For sure, the crazy expensive $1,000 smartphones being introduced this week to consumers are sleek and superpowered, things of beauty and wonder. I've been conducting a hands-on with the 6.3-inch screen Samsung Galaxy Note 8 that will land in stores Friday. In many a fanboy and girl will rule Tuesday as Apple's Tim Cook and company explain the whys and wherefores of its $1,000 and up, new darling, the 10th anniversary, 5.8-inch screen iPhone X. The iPhone X offers a number of improvements in common with the Note 8, as it turns out. We'll know even more sometime Tuesday afternoon, when Cook goes beyond the already leaked details. But honestly, spending more than $1,000 on what's really a multimedia pocket computer/communicator/entertainment system doesn't make sense for people who use their phones primarily for making and taking calls. Lots of perfectly functional mobile phones can fill that bill for far less money. And if you now have a case of new phone envy just because your 2-year-old Apple or Samsung smartphone ain't what it used to be, it might behoove you to check out options for replacing the phone's worn-down battery or cracked screen. Recent models can still be upgraded to the newest iOS and Android operating systems and pull off most of the new phone's enhancements in health monitoring and pay with a swipe, as well as augmented and virtual reality. Hello, gorgeous. As in today's top, LG and Sony, TV sets, the very best images in the new top-end Apple and Samsung phones are enamed by self-illuminating OLED, organic light-emitting diode displays, outclassing backlit LCD screens for the playback of web pages, phone shot images, and some streaming content. OLED tech produces a richer array of colors, a broader range of lights to darks, high dynamic range, and absolutely perfect inky blacks, not just dark grays. Newly launched HDR-enhanced travelogues on YouTube are heartstoppers on the high-def, widescreen formatted Note 8. Adding to their charms, both Samsung and now Apple are extending these OLED screens all the way to the edge of the phone, and even wrapping the screen/picture a hair around the sides. By eliminating the bezel, picture frame, around the screen, makers can squeeze a larger image into a tidier package that you can still grip with one hand and comfortably slide into a tight jeans pocket. Though having glass wrapping the edge makes the phones more vulnerable to breakage. This advanced image tweaking doesn't come cheap. OLED is harder to make, and at the moment only Samsung, ironically supplying arch rival Apple, too, is doing it right for phone displays. According to industry analysts at USB, the wholesale price, cost to manufacture, for last year's top iPhone 7 Plus backlit LCD display was $60 per unit, while the new olds are about $85 wholesale. On the phone's way to market, all costs are marked up several times, of course. Apple products reportedly build in at least a 37% profit margin. And if, God forbid, you crack that puppy and have to replace the integrated display module, the cost will be close to $400, almost as pricey as the first iPhones were 10 years ago. Here in Patinette Repair Works, 1358 South Street, estimated. That's why current Samsung phones with OLED screens are much less often repaired than the LCD screens on iPhones, which run $70 to $129 to replace. Replacement batteries are also cheaper on iPhones, $65 versus close to $100 on a Samsung, because of the latter's glued-on back, Patton said. Photo-friendlier, upgraded, and pricier to realize, picture-taking skills are another major appeal of the new $1,000 phones. Both feature twin, image-stabilized lenses on the back business side, one optimized for wide-angle shots, the other pulling in tighter telephoto images, with just one easy tap switching the view. No digital zooming, which actually softens the image, is necessary. Cooler still, the new phones actually dual capture images from both lenses simultaneously, allowing you to retroactively change if you want the background to be in or out of focus. On the Samsung, this variable live focus feature is easily adjusted with an on-screen slider switch. Makes you feel like such an artiste. VTW, LG and HTC phones already offer a twin lens, variable focus feature, though not with image stabilization. Better security, just like in sci-fi flicks and at high security facilities, you'll be able to unlock the new high-end Apple and Samsung phones with face recognition, in addition to the old reliable number code entry in the sometimes cooperative, rarely for me, fingerprint scanning method. The Galaxy Note 8 also offers a tricky biometric iris scan option. Once having registered an image of yourself and activating the feature, the phone will wake up when it sees you staring at the screen. We've already discovered it work, though, on the Galaxy Note 8 iteration, If you set up your initial registration image with your glasses,